So let's get into the show. We have an interesting one for you tonight. I'm going to pull up the video, and actually maybe I'll just screen share it. We will do some screen sharing tonight, which I don't usually do, but so let's pull up a new tab. Let's go to FTP. So let's get into the show. Well, I didn't turn that on. Okay. YouTube. Then we'll do FTP. Go over to my videos. Now, this is an important video we're going to be watching tonight. It's qualified immunity interrogatories breaking the law. We're not going to play it just quite yet. We're going to go full screen. We got the sound where we want it. Oh, we can't do full screen. Not yet. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the screen share going. We got that going now. The Microsoft Edge share. And then, all right. So here we go. This right here is something that I just uploaded. What is it? What does it mean? What's the point of it? What happened before? What happened after? What happened during? Why did it end up like this? Why did it turn out like this? And I'm going to tell you why. He was triggered. I think he was triggered. Possibly he's seen me turn the corner. I went down. I ducked out of view for a little while. I popped up just far enough so that I could see him and the tow truck. But in doing that, I was a little bit more open. But I never got out of my car. Nobody could see me. I thought I was pretty hidden. But being hidden didn't seem to do enough for me, because obviously he did an illegal U-turn without his lights on in the middle of the intersection. So of course that raised piqued my interest. So I go up to the stop sign, I pull to the right, and he does another one after I get in behind him. And of course he had almost a truck with the UE that he had pulled. There was a truck pretty close to him. In this video, it's after he does the UE, then he goes into the alleyway, which I then know where he's going to pop out at. So 2 UEs later, 2 illegal UEs later, while not pulling anyone over in the commission of zero crime. And he wants to come along, turn the corner, and pop out of the alleyway. Well, he had to know that I was going to take a right, and another right, just like they do all the time. So I pop out right in front of him. Once I see him come out that alleyway, I just stop. So we're going to wait for him this time. We'll see what he wants to do. And that's where we'll play the video, because he decides he wants to get out of his car, and we have some verbal jujitsu going on here. So you commit 2 crimes, and I call you out on it, and this is your response to me. Now, YouTube has failed me once again, right? I have the camera pointed right at his face, and my SOS mode goes on, my YouTube goes off, and I get a phone call all simultaneously, which you'll hear in this video. My last 2 good cop watches have both been wrecked by YouTube video. But never fear, the backup video is here for sure, because you never audit with just one camera. And you know, 1080p is what it is. It's very good quality. This is very good quality here. There is a little bit of sun. I tried to block some of that out with the filter. But look, What does anyone care? And the reason there's nobody in the room right now is just because I've used my 3 today to go live, right? So tomorrow, that's a whole new story. But let's get into the video. Let's watch this little bit of a clip. I do have some other clips on my phone. I could show you them, which is of the UE that he did twice and the one that I did. So that's 3 lawbreakers. But why is he allowed to do it and I'm not allowed to do it? But if it inconveniences him, that's not okay. But we got forward-facing cameras. We got backward-facing cameras. We got all-around-facing cameras. It's pretty good. Might as well just get the 360 cam sent to me, and I'll be on my way. Let's just get to going to play now. Here we go.
He doesn't know how. Does he not know how? Here, he's still going to sit there. Would you like to go? Come on, you pile of shit.
All you have to do is go to Planet Fitness and that's for half.
Would you like to explain yourself? What can I help? What can you help me with? Would you like to explain why you're doing a U in the middle of the road twice? Explain to everybody why you think it's okay for you to break the law, but nobody else can. You don't have an answer for yourself? What a fucking piece of shit. You're a class act. Get your shit together. Piece of shit.
So this is the phone call you hear. Obviously, he's blocking someone in the alleyway, and he says that he has a call, and he has to go. Right? That's beautiful. So you have to go. You can't possibly stay. You have another call you have to go to, I think is what he says. At what point? You never even answered the question. You took all that time to get out of your car to engage me. Why? Because I stopped? But now all of a sudden I need help. I'm in distress. Don't you know? I'm a damsel in distress parked in the middle of the road. Then as he's leaving and he says nothing to me other than, I got a call, I got to go. Or there's somebody parked behind me. I have to move my car because I'm illegally parking now in the alleyway. If that wasn't good enough, and the two breaking the law U-turns wasn't enough, qualified immunity, can you still have qualified immunity after breaking the law twice? I mean, that's crazy madness. You knew what you were doing the first time. After I told you was messing up the second time, and then were you going to do it? Are we going to work on a third time here? So he's going to say he was turning into the little lot, though. So maybe we should watch that footage of the U-turn that he did right in front of me. Look, not a big deal, right? It's just own up to it. You did it. Who cares? Let's move on from it, right? We don't need to blow it out of proportion. Look, why'd you do the UE in the first place? Was it to get me in my plate? Because as he walked away, he's like, hey, Mark. Once again, the doxing behavior. No matter what, no matter when, no matter where. Well, look, the U-turn, buddy. The U-turn. Don't worry about my name. Whatever's going through your facial recognition face of Mark. Is that all you did to walk up to my car to ID me? Well, you don't know who's driving the car? You don't have my plate number? Would you like to impound this car for me? Come on over. You can come over to my house. You want a donut? Do you want a donut and coffee? Please. Your qualified immunity's gone, but I can get you a donut. I'm going to take your house and your car and everything you got. You just keep breaking the law. I don't understand. Look, man, I got to tell you guys something. There's only 4 in here, but I got something nice to show you tonight. We got it. We got it. The rise of the oath breakers. Yes, we have it. It's good. It's good. You got to see it. I can't show you anything that's in the book. I can't. It's our little secret. You can't see it, but you should. Go get yourself a copy of it. It will tell you what the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth, all the amendments. It'll tell you all about them. You can go read. And if you're one of Sioux Falls' finest, I owe you a copy of it. I do. You get a free one on me. If your name happens to be, oh, what's his name? I feel like it's Mr. Weber, or what is his name? One of the lieutenants down there, or the officer Clemens. If we got a Sam Clemens, would you please stand up, because you need to get your copy of this book. You really do. It's the rise of the oath breakers. You ask, what's it all about? Well, I can't tell you, but I can say it's got something to do with you in Sioux Falls. You're in the book. 3 of you are in the book. 3 of your own are in the book. And I would think that you'd want to know what's written about you. You. That's right, you. Look, it's explosive. That's all I can say, man. It outs you in a way that if it was me, I would want to get a hold of it. I would want to rally the troops and say, we need to read this book. We need to read it together. You know what? I could read it to you. Do you want me to read it to you, Sam? I mean, because I don't know if you know how to read, let alone, I mean, the amendments. You may do better with pictures. We got some pictures in the book. It's a picture book. I mean, I hope this interests you. I mean, wait, let me see. Oh, we got there's a picture of an American flag. Look at that. I mean, who would have thunk it? Let's look at the comments. I'm not reading my comments. You got the book. Yes, I got the book. I told you I was going to get the book after you told me about the book, Bad Cop, No Donut. Listen to me. Bad Cop, No Donut knows all about bad cops and no donuts. He knows all about it. Okay, Juicy. I didn't know you got blocked. Juicy is not blocked. See, we're in here. I was seeing if I was still blocked. No, Drew C, you are not blocked. Whoa, Word 'em Up TV is in here. Word sent me, but I brought myself. Look, man, you were on a call, a hot number out there in California with a dude with a shotgun. I know this. Word 'em Up TV. Look, man, I could keep showing that book all day long. We need to get copies down to the local PD. I got a guy who might bring you your own copy. If he wants a free copy, please do stand up. Give me a text message. I'll get you your free copy. Because this not getting to the mayor, this not getting to the council members, I could read excerpts 3 minutes. We could read a page a night, 2 pages a night at the city council meetings from a year. And I would hope that you would learn what the first, second, third, fourth, fifth amendment is. I mean, what it's all about, what the First Amendment's about. Second, we need to... Second Amendment. It's not just a joke, you know? No, this is serious shit. Okay, so the revolution will be televised. Yes, the revolution will be televised. And you might be in a book and you might not know it. You may be a disgruntled employee and you may be in that book. Your face may be in that book. You should go buy it right now. If you're in the city of Sioux Falls, you never know. You could have been an innocent bystander. You could be in the book. You don't know. I'll order myself a copy in a few days, says Desert Goat. I'm excited for you because when you get it, it's all about it's that good stuff. It's that, I mean, you gotta see the pictures. It's a picture book. You're gonna see some things you may not want to see, but you're gonna have to look. It's shocking. It's jaw-dropping. It is done by he served as a game warden for over 20, 30, 40 years in the state of South Dakota. Flanger, Moody County. Look, it's deep. The guy that wrote the book, he is instrumental. So don't count him out. He's a local native of South Dakota. I think he knows how it is to live here. He's been involved in South Dakota, in the inner workings of South Dakota, in the law enforcement industry. That's why this book is it has case quoting. It tells you if you're going through a lawsuit, you need to have this book. If you're part of the law enforcement community, you need to have this book. If you don't know what what all the amendments are about, what they mean, what they say, you need this book. This book is yours. It is a game warden. It is a game fish and parks, GF&P is what we call it around here. But he's, deliver copies in masses to all the SFPD. I need more books. I need them cheap. And if the guy that made them can get them to me a little bit cheaper than what like Amazon, Walmart can, Target can, I need cheaper. I will sign copies and I will send them straight over to the jail. And I will empower my people. I will empower not just, okay, so we need the people at the desks. We need the guards at the desk reading. We need the guards at the penitentiary reading. We need Springfield Penitentiary. We need books, massive books on the inside. I want to catapult Sioux Falls into the limelight. I want them to get smarter about their rights and what is wrong with with what I see on a daily basis out of our law enforcement, and how are we going to change it going forward? Again, I hope that judges, lawyers, everybody, if the rise of the oath breakers, I mean, who'd have thunk it? There is a rise, and what is there a rise of? And who is the oath breaker? Who? Is it me? Could it be me? Am I the? No way. Look, you guys know who it is. So go get yourself a copy of that book. Don't you forget. Rise of the Oath Breakers. Get it on Amazon, Walmart, I believe Target, Barnes and Noble. Get it anywhere. It's huge. So, and the SFPD needs copies. And I should be the one that brings it down to them. They're a little touchy with me, but maybe I could slide them a copy for free. James was able to give them some nooks, pacifiers, and diapers. And that went over like a hitch. That just, flashing lights, and they didn't know what to do. The little guy at the desk just took it, Drew C., have you heard of this book? Yes, Drew, you need to see it. I'm not now, I see, just stopping by, watching football. Drew, thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping in. Yep, I cleared my block list. You're going to be getting a lot of crazy stuff in here. I bet they would not allow the prisoners to have those books. You would have to let them in. I knew a girl when she walked in the front of the jail with a sack of books. Boy, I wish I knew who that was. I should have said, hey, you know, obviously they're taking donations. They're taking books. She was very disappointed that they didn't make them to the floor. Meaning, even though you drop them off at the front, they must be screened, gone through, searched, and then they're not even disseminated properly. And only what the warden wants to let in, he lets in, I suppose. Yeah, Cop Blocker. This is a book that needs to make it to the shelf. It does. Everybody needs it, and they need it now. It could save a life. It could save a career. It could save a career-ending decision. It could save what the cop did tonight if they start learning that you must, if you're going to do a UE in the middle of the road, you must use your lights properly. You must signal. You must, I'm not a mind reader. This is about right or wrong. I mean, if you can do a UE, I can do a UE. We can all do UEs. It's just a road, right? But you got to understand, if you want to hold me to that standard, I want to hold you to that standard now. And I want to point out when you're doing it wrong, just like you want to point out when I'm doing it wrong. What is the difference? There's no difference other than your qualified immunity. I hope we deal with your qualified immunity very shortly. Very shortly. Wonder if this book is like holy water to the piggies. I don't believe so. This is the game plan. If you guys want to know my game plan, little piggies, there it is. There's the game plan. It's all written down. It's all ready for you. Come get it. Little package from us to you. It has all of us in there. It has from the top to the bottom and anybody in between that has been violated. If you're in California, New York, Florida, if you're Poor Dirt Farmer, if you're Johnny 5-0, if you're James Freeman, it's got you in there. It's got you. It's got stories about you. It's got all kinds of stuff. So if you may have overlooked this, forgot about it, come back to it. Get the book. Get the book. You never know. Drew C could be in there as a supporter. I don't believe so. Yeah, cop blocker, sure they'd have a problem with it. Yeah, in mass. That's my thoughts is deliver cops in mass to all of them. I definitely can see that. Look, it's going to be a banger of a book. It's just going to be good. Professional. I'm trying to stay. It's good. I haven't even read first couple pages. It's going to be good. Let me think now. Let's get back to the issue at hand. Their qualified immunity. I'm just done seeing it. I'm done with the law breaking and you're never held accountable. It just doesn't make any sense. You put many people at live. When I did my UE, the truck that was behind me, I almost hit it. And you almost backed up into me. And what one simple UE can cause is a 3-car pileup in the middle of Western Avenue. I would like to think that you're smarter than that, but you're not. So do you expect me to be smarter than that? Look, the blind leading the line, the blind is what we really had tonight. I'd like to show the video. More evidence, more proof. But what is proof? Unsubstantiated without the proof of the UE. So let's go to Blackview. We got Blackview, right? Let's go down to the internal memory. Let's click on, I don't know. Let's do front. I think this is the UE.
Come back. I dare you. Kyle. Dude. Yeah, dude. Whip a shitty. Oh, I love it. He whipped a shitty right in the middle of the road. I don't know if you can see him down there. He whipped a shitty, so I'm kind of hoping he is for sure fucking good shit here. He's for sure going this way. Look at how much closer can we get? We can get pretty goddamn fucking close. Look, he whipped a shitty again. What a fucking pile of shit. Got himself stuck, didn't he? Can everybody, do we all fucking break the law? No? The laws don't apply to you? Oh, man.
That's your part one. And this is where we were on the map.
I don't know if you can see him down there.
That was our exact location when he committed the offense.
For sure.
Right over there by Spellerberg Park, 22nd and Western Avenue.
For sure, going this way.
So let's go back up from that one and let's go up one. No, we do want to go over that one. We're going to go this one here.
Maybe he doesn't know how.
It takes me 6 years. Look, I'll read a book for you, Drew. See,
Would you like to go?
What?
Come on, you pile of shit.
Well, I went to mom's and nobody's there, so I was like, well. The hell
Would
you doing?
would you like to explain yourself?
streaming,
What can I help?
I know.
showing everybody the beautiful bean
Would you like
footage.
to explain why you're doing a U in the middle of the road twice? Explain to everybody why you think it's okay for you to break the law, but nobody else can. You don't have an answer for yourself? What a fucking piece of shit. You're a class act. Get your shit together.
Fucking love it.
No admission. He won't say nothing to me. He's got to
He
call.
did.
He's got to go to.
He did say something, didn't he?
Uh,
I thought he did.
rewatch.
I thought
He said. Okay, it replays.
He said something.
Turn the volume all the way up.
Would you like to go? Come on, you pile of shit.
Oh, is he coming over to you?
Oh yeah, that's when he gets out of his car and comes over to me.
Would you like to explain yourself? What can I help you with? What can you help me with? Would you like to explain why you're doing a U in the middle of the road twice? Explain to everybody why you think it's okay for you to break the law, but nobody else can. Okay. You don't have an answer for yourself? What a fucking piece of shit. You're a class act. Get your shit together.
He gets back in his car and he's gone, dude. He just takes off.
Yeah, bitch.
You didn't want no part of the. I mean, he's not going to admit it. Obviously, he clearly just.
Maybe he doesn't.
I know. I thought they had qualified immunity. I thought he talked to me.
Here, he's still gonna sit there.
Oh, that's
Would
fine.
you like to go? Come on, you pile
You
of
should have
shit.
seen him breaking the law when he did the Yui twice. I mean, that was even more.
I thought it was hilarious.
It was very good. Very good. I don't know. Maybe
You
we
don't
should
have
keep
to
it.
show me on this.
We can
Look
keep
at my
Would
dark
you
circles.
like to explain
You no
yourself?
sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep till
What can you
From
help me
Vancouver.
with?
All right, let me cut that off.
Would you like to
All right. You had the brother's reaction. He's it's pretty funny, man. He just took off and he didn't want to talk to me at all. And on his way out, he's like, Mark, just to dox me. But what he didn't realize is my audio couldn't quite pick it up. My YouTube failed me. It just went black. The whole screen went black. So that's why you didn't get to see that. But I got it because I don't just run one camera because I know that they'll slam one on the ground. You need that backup to tell the story because they're not going to tell the story. They'll just shoot you and ask questions later. But when I pointed the camera in his face, all of a sudden he didn't want to talk no more. So maybe that was a bad idea going like this with the, I mean, this is how I had it. I was like, would you like to talk? Would you like to talk about that Yui you just pulled? The illegal Yui? You want to talk about that? Is that what you got out of your car? All that, huh? He didn't want to talk about it. I just thought maybe he'd go into his qualified immunity. I have qualified immunity. I can do whatever I want.
What was that book, huh?
Yep, there's the book.
Where are you at?
Right.
I'll let you find it.
It's like right
I want to
here.
read it.
Oh, you can read my part. You can read it to these guys on.
Oh, shit. I haven't even
It's
got
a-
you on the ground.
It's
on
a full page spread.
it is, too. Oh, he won your case for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Soon versus.
He's got your precedent.
Yeah, he's got the case precedent in there.
So, did you read this part to him?
No, go ahead. You're
Oh.
gonna read it to him. Unless you want me to.
Well, you got like half my face in here.
I'll get you the
All
whole.
right, so this is where Mark is in the book. It's called Rise of the Oathbreakers. That's pretty cool because we didn't know it was coming out. Anyway, we all know what that is. That's the start of the chapter. All right. Showing our 3 officers from Sioux Falls, South Dakota Police Department. The officers first tackled, then arrested an American citizen who chose a public sidewalk as a platform to exercise his right of free speech under the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, extending one's middle finger and yelling, expletive, we all know it was fuck. Fuck the police. Maybe in poor taste, however, they are not against the law. State of South Dakota versus Sioux, 2008. Has the case deal right in here. All right,
case
y'all want to see
precedent.
the case precedent? You see where that check mark is? I don't know if you can all read it. Okay.
Yeah.
The check mark. Okay. Citizens have the right to be critical of government, even if the criticism is compromised or comprised of a rude gesture and an unflattering salutation. That's what we're calling that, is an unflattering salutation. Amendment 1, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
All right. Any further? You're going to have to buy the book.
Oh, yeah. Buy the book.
That's just the teaser.
Buy the book.
But it will tell you all your amendments and you will learn many things.
Come on, the Second Amendment is so much better.
Okay, Second
The Second
Amendment.
Amendment
Okay,
is
he's
so
got to
much better.
read. He's got to read the
Because
Second
it
Amendment.
even states it in this book. Amendment 2, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed.
Shall not.
Shall not. Hey. Policies were written in 07 and they don't know what's in there and they don't go over anything.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
It's crazy. It's a public safety strategy group organization section on my local PD. It's probably about the same everywhere. Do you see? All I can say is I hope we don't have to read the whole book to you, but I will if I got it.
Oh God, this is pretty. This is a damn good book.
Well,
this thing goes like the whole thing. This like spells out your whole case.
yeah, it spells out all of the auditor's cases.
Wow.
I'm not the only one. It basically
Dude, it has every amendment that they violated with case law.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
There's case law. There's case law.
The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized, author, without any one of these 3 amendments, the whole Constitution would simply collapse.
And which is what it's doing right now. It's collapsing.
It's collapsing. We can see it every single day.
Yep.
Deprivation of rights under color of law. Title 18 U.S.C. Section 242 makes it a crime for a person acting under color of any law to willfully deprive a person of their right or privilege protected by the Constitution or laws of the United States. Son of a bitch! They just won They just won your home invasion. Oh my God!
It's pretty damning. I mean,
they got some stuff in here.
Stuff we didn't know.
Oh, I knew. I knew a lot of shit, man.
But if you go to a book, I mean,
this is a good book. Giglio impairment. Giglio. I just overtook your fucking fuck the police thing.
I was about finished up anyways. I was showing them the book. I was going over my cop cars, the little incident that happened earlier. we're trying to teach people. I don't know if they're getting it. So maybe they're just going to have to come get their free copy of the book. I don't know.
Free copy? Who gets a free copy?
Well, I don't know, man. I was just thinking maybe.
How the fuck do you get a free copy?
Maybe if you're a sergeant or a chief, you get a free copy. If you're the head of the training department at the police department, so that you yourself can go read this book, educate yourself, and then you know how not to do it.
That's funny. Giglio versus United States, 1972. An officer who is giglio impaired is one whose testimonial integrity has been impeached or successfully called into question by defense counsel. Under giglio, an officer with a documented history of professional dishonesty, such as lying to a supervisor, may be excluded from testifying at trial. In Baltimore, there are 53 police officers currently disallowed from testifying. Oh, wow.
It's good stuff.
So that officer that did the home invasion on you, maced you and tased you in front of your wife and kids in your own bedroom, nonetheless, for having seizures, shouldn't even be able to write a statement.
Not his own statement, no.
Because he lied. Fucking piece of shit.
Well, even if they don't lie, they claim they're qualified immunity and get your shit tossed. But again, we got to get rid of qualified immunity. I will second that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. There shouldn't be an immunity.
Well, how do you get an immunity when you're the one kicking, hitting, attacking in someone else's house, their castle law?
I'm like fucking up your book here.
No, it's all good. It was there to read. That's all I can say.
That's cool. When did you get this?
Today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pretty much. I had to get my copy. Someone told me about it. So
Where'd you get it?
Amazon.
Oh, you ordered it online.
Definitely feel free. Get yours online. If you need it signed by me, I'd be more than happy to sign my little picture. FTP. I can sign it FTP or I can sign it my real name. You decide. But the trick is, can you get it signed by all of the auditors that are in that book?
Ooh.
Now that would be a book I want.
Ooh.
Let's get it signed by everybody.
Maybe what you could do is find them and make the deal, and you send it to them, and they sign it, and then they send it to the next one, and just like put a list together of all the people, and then have it sent around to each one of them and have them sign it.
We could just meet up with all of them. Go meet up in California or take a trip to New York. Some Tom Zebra action. All right, you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. And go get that book. You've gotten more than enough reading, which I shouldn't have read anything to you. But I think I'm allowed to read to you.
In layman's term, the CATS test is comprised of two essential elements. Does a person have an expectation of privacy in a certain circumstance, and is that expectation of privacy reasonable? Its significance cannot be overstated, as the CATS test is foundational to legal decisions affecting searches and seizures of persons or property under the Fourth Amendment. Now, didn't we file that lawsuit underneath the Fourth fucking Amendment?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
You just created a challenge.
Ooh.
You see, most departments fail to that, or they hide what the officer has done and promote them. The department does not actively use measures to enhance accountability, report reviews, performance evaluation.
Graham v. Connor, 1989, and the test of objective reasonableness. In any use of force review, courts will apply the 3 Graham factors without benefit of 20/20 hindsight to determine if the use of force is justified. Number 1, the severity of the crime at issue. Number 2, whether the suspect poses an immediate threat to the safety of the officers or others. Or 3, whether the suspect is actively resisting or attempting to resist arrest.
Oh, DSS said the Rise of the Oathbreaker challenge, which is to get the book signed by all the auditors, probably. Right there.
That'd be something.
Too Tall says Link. He wants on the panel. I got to keep this one clean, I believe, to the point where I want to end it. A good 40, about an hour was all I was going to do. I got to give the computer back to the little one because I kicked him off and I told him I'd only be an hour. And I promised him. So if I don't, then there's that. Gonna get mine too. Gotta have it. Yeah, Cop Blocker. I mean, I'm surprised you don't have one yet. Look, just hit it up on the website. If you need a link, I can get you a link straight to the.
I think you should put up a link to
the book.
To the book.
Well, I can do that. I can. Let me see if I can edit the. I need the Rise of the on Amazon. Hold on.
I think you should. I think that's pretty damn cool, man.
Amazon Prime. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, you might want to get it.
Reasonable
Log
suspicion.
Oh, I know I have it on my phone. Maybe I'll have to sign in. I don't have my account.
Reasonable suspicion of a crime cannot be based upon a hunch, gut feeling, or simply to conduct a fishing expedition.
Later, Too Tall, man. I seen you earlier. Let me.
Bad Cop, no donut. I like it.
Oh, I like his name, man. His name's. Hey, look, he's the one that told me about the book. Bad Cop, No Donut. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying he's the one that told me. Everybody else just left me in the dark. I heard something a couple months ago about something, but I was like, it was just a glimmer in my eye. Didn't know what it was. Okay, getting over to Amazon. I'll leave a link to the book in the description if I can get it. Just purchased. Here it is. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. There's the book. Rise of the Oathbreakers. But we're going to click on it. I'm going to get you a link. I'm going to go one further. It's by D.B. McCrae. To give him credit to D.B. McCrae. And we're going to format paperback. Let's just add 6 more to the cart for Cop Blocker.
How much is the book?
I can't say. No, it's $15.51. It's $15.51 if you have Prime. So get you some Prime. Just wait. No, I'm trying to look for the link. Okay. Here's copy the link. Download link file. Open to tab. Copy. All right. I think we got it. Now we're. This dude's stuck in the book. He can't quit reading.
It's very informative.
He's eating it up, which means if he likes it, yeah, you like it.
Well, not only does it give you the law, it gives you the explanation of the law and the interpretation of it. So it's pretty cool.
What did I name this?
And it gives you the precedent.
The case precedents, yep.
Mm-hmm.
It quotes everything. All in one easy to find place. I mean, these cops should be running scared by now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you don't read the book, you're a fool because you're going to end up losing a job.
Oh, yeah.
You real quick. Now, it's going to get harder. You're going to have a hard place to.
So my review in the first 5 pages that I've read is badass.
Yeah. He says the first 5 pages he's read. It's a long, what's that called? I don't know what it's called.
Oh, look at this. 6 common errors. 6 common errors a police officer makes leading to an unconstitutional stop and subsequent detention are detaining based upon mere suspicion. I'm going to read that over. Detaining based upon mere suspicion alone. Detaining because the officer received a call for service without reasonable suspicion of a crime. Detaining because the officer or reporting party simply did not like what the person was doing, even though the activity was lawful. Detaining based upon a hunch, gut feeling, or simply to conduct a fishing expedition. Detaining hoping to find a reason to detain, i.e., you're detained until we can figure out what's going on without reasonable suspicion of a crime. Detaining solely based on happenstance of geography, in which a person happens to occupy an area with no history of criminal activity. None of the 6 rises to a level of reasonable suspicion of a crime, thereby justifying a detention, yet officers will use any one of the 6 as an excuse to violate a person's constitutional rights. Officers will claim that they have the right to do something while in performance of their duties. This is categorically false. Only the citizens have their rights guaranteed under the Constitution. Law enforcement officers have authority, but nothing more. Never allow a law enforcement officer to conflate their authority with the rights of the citizens. Rights trump authority every time. This is fucking awesome.
All right, I just sent
This is
that
like
to you,
a
Cop Blocker.
handbook. This is like a handbook of how to deal with police.
Right? I was trying to
Dude,
get.
I'm telling you. Did you see this?
Oh yeah.
Did you get
Never. No, I didn't get that far. I haven't read past my page.
When dealing with the police, regardless of circumstances, it is important to remember these tips. Keep your hands on the steering wheel and your hands out of your pockets. Make no sudden movement, one that can be deemed furtive. Avoid an argument. More often than not, the officer is right. Follow the officer's instructions within reason, of course. Ask for the officer's name and badge number. Do not volunteer too much information. Be an adult even if the officer is not. Record encounters with the police. Avoid confrontation generally. Never consent to a search. Never resist an arrest. Fight injustice in the courtroom. Never in the street. Most importantly, know your rights. Damn.
All right, I just pinned that movement or that link to the top of my page. Oh, Jamie says, I know where you live. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's gonna come get me. Is that a threat? Hold on, I'm coming back now. I had to post that link, so it took me like 5 minutes to post the link, and I ignored you guys. But there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, I was reading. Well, I mean, they were informed.
Cop Blocker's got to go get his own book. We can't read him the whole book.
Dude, this is badass.
See, he loves it. Yeah, look at this.
Dude.
Keeps going into
Dude,
stories.
you gotta read the whole fucking book, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I need my time to
send it my way when you're done.
Oh yeah, well, it's got to get out to Jamie too. We need to,
tell Jamie to go get his own book.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign his book though. His copy gets. I'm gonna sign Jamie's copy. Where's he at? He's up here. I know where you live. Yeah, I'll be over. Oh, he says you got it, man. You got a free signature. Free signature.
With the FTP famous thing going on.
And we are at 50 minutes now. We got maybe 10 minutes up. I'm glad you made it in here, Jamie. It's good. It's good to see you. It's been a long time since I talked to you.
All right, I'm gonna let you finish up. Go smoke a cigarette. I'll holler at you later.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be on for another 10 minutes, I think.
I'll probably be upstairs for a minute.
Otherwise, the kid's gonna get mad at me. We need to exchange autographs. That's a good idea.
Jamie Hammer's famous for all the wrong fucking reasons, though.
Am I famous for all the right reasons, though?
Yep.
No. He's just as famous.
For all the wrong reasons.
Not true. We'll debate that later offline. Jeez. Gosh. This guy, man. Sometimes, it just... that etiquette. I know your edges too. Does that count, FTP? Get yourself a copy. Get yourself a copy. For sure. He loves it. He couldn't put it down. It took him a long time just to put the book down. So he hijacked it from me. He knows what it is, and he likes it. And from a guy that won his own writ of habeas corpus, that should tell you something. Book well written. Spot on. So BC&D, I got a lot to hand it to you, man. You made all this happen. You made me go buy the book. I love it. I loved it. And geez, a book that I'm in. Who knew? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? That's good. David saying here, busy in the winter. Yeah, FDSS knows my kind of BC&D. He's on his other phone, though. I appreciate you, David Bourne, David C. Doing good. Just busy you. It's David Bourne in the chat. Another legend. You don't have to really say much. He's a legend in his own name. He's a prodigy. Can't imagine he's not in the book. I think he took a spill down there in Rockwall somewhere, or Texas for sure. Could be worth a lot of money if it's signed by all someday. Hey, I wouldn't say someday. I'd say get it signed. It's worth a lot to me, man. I'd just frame it for 50K. 50K it's worth. I'll buy the most expensive book out there with everybody's signature on it before they... Well, they're not going to quit, but, some might die off or go to prison. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure what's going to go on. Wish SJVT and PTT signed this one instead of got coffee stains. You got coffee stains on it? You read it that much? Bad cop, no donut? Oh, dude. Make sure you're putting it out there too, BC&D. You got a channel, right? FTP, it's mommy, not DSS. She wants me to know it is her, not him. It's him. It's her. It's one of them. Look, and Jamie, thanks for tuning in, man. We need to exchange out. I need to get out there, and I feel, geez, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just not right. It's not right. But I got a ruler. I've been measuring. Here, hold on. You guys got to see the numbers. The book is this big. Wait a minute. It's about 8.5, 8 3/4 inches. Is that 8.5? No, it's 8 3/4. Oh, if we move it down just a tad, about 8.5 inches by can't do it. 8.5 by 6. 8.5 by 6. By how thick? What is the girth of the book? Let's see it. Let's see by half inch. Oh yeah, half inch thick. All right, man. If we didn't give you exact measurements, you wouldn't go and buy it because you don't know if it'll fit on your bookshelf. So to all those people that are like, I don't know if I have enough room for all that law. I don't know if I can handle it. You can handle it. You'll learn. You guys, yeah, that's just it. Thank you, BC&D. Nobody tells you thank you enough. You got a wicked Mustang, man. And I am so sorry you from Alabama. I can't even tell you from the bottom of my heart. Them pigs is ruthless in Alabama. They told me South Dakota's was Yankees. I'm a damn Yankee. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. They didn't like me. And then John Felix, he was just breathing heavy. He was like, on the phone. I was like, what are you doing? You're an officer of the law. Why do you answer the phone like that? That's a little weird. You know, I seen that link you hit me up with earlier, but I seen it before you even sent me the link. He did that like yesterday or the day before. But dude, Mommy and Manny, he got sidetracked again. What am I gonna do? What's he want? I noticed BCND. Yes, I do. It's me, damn it. Who is it? It's you? It's me. It's all really, really me. He got sidetracked. Somebody, I need a drink. Hold on. I just had to get a drink there real quick. My throat's a little dry. I'm sorry. Whoops. Should have put that in. I grabbed the wrong thing and took a drink. I'm sorry. Jesus. Did I really just do that? Oh, shoot. Do people actually drink the hand sanitizers? I don't know. Jeez. Okay, it's 300 for 25 copies. Really? I can get 25 copies? We need to get these to the local PD, the Lincoln County, the Rapid City, Pennington County. Oh, yeah. Flandreau, Moody County. Let's go. Man, I love you guys for sticking around as long as you have tonight. I'd be using up like 3 of my go lives. I didn't even know if it would even send you guys out a link. All right. It's been a busy day. I hope that cop's not too butthurt from earlier doing the Uis, flipping the Uis. I don't know what he was doing. I didn't really see any lights on the car. I filmed what I could. I gathered what, footage I thought was pertainable to what he did wrong. Everything he did not de-escalate, but he did walk away because he had another call. So maybe we should call that a win-win because he didn't cat me, bust a cat with my 9. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what are we at now? We're at 58 minutes, man. We got 2 minutes. I'm not going over the hour-long mark. I'm just not doing it. So what do we got? We got an outro. We got an outro laying around. I ain't even got no MP4s. But look, we're going to put some. They're stupid from down here. Dude, they are wicked stupid in Alabama, bro. Give them a call. Pritchard, Alabama. Boom. That place is fiending for your phone call. They are fiending. It's not even right. You call me a Yankee, you damn Yankee. You was like, you incest up there in South Dakota. I'm like, what do we do up here? What the Little House on the Prairie did that shit? No. Tell me you don't know what Little DeSmet, South Dakota was. Little House on the Prairie. You don't know nothing about that? Laura Ingalls Wilder. What? How dare you? 59 minutes. Hold on. Let's get a little outro music going here. Let's get a little. Oh shoot.